Hello everyone. What a strange video I'm making today. Just having a really weird morning / day. For like the past hour, I've kind of been sat here doing nothing, but also trying to do everything. I don't know, I just felt like making a dumb, silly, talky video. So apologies if you hate this and you don't want to watch it and it's weird. If you think the life of a content creator of any sort is like a dream, it's like, oh, amazing. It's really stressful, right? And it's dumb things that make it stressful. Not only like, you know, money, that's stressful, but we're not talking about that side of things. We're talking about actually making stuff, because I've had this annoying thing where my microphone that I use, I've used this microphone for a long time now. It's a dynamic microphone. So it's supposed to pick up less background noise than if you used a condenser microphone. I think that's the other type. Anyway, but I used to use a Blue Yeti before this. That would pick up like a lot of noise in the room. And this is supposed to pick up less noise. So this is why I've gone for this. So, but for a while, just a little bit annoying that you can kind of hear my PC over it a little bit in the background. You can kind of hear the fans, especially if like I'm playing a game and streaming and stuff. The computer's doing a lot of work, so the fans are spinning. Makes sense. But it annoys me because it's almost like that perfectionistness of being like, I can hear it when I'm editing and it annoys me, and I've got to get my audio right and try and fix that. And I just don't know if I'm able to fix it. I've just been playing around with it this morning because that's my fucking phone. All right, I should, again, you can see how little prepared I am to make this video in the fact that I haven't even like muted my phone. Like, I've been fiddling around with it, trying to see if I can make it better, because I changed the audio thing interface. I changed that out like a bit ago, and so that made a bit of a difference to stuff and has changed it slightly. I would say for the better, because I don't have this annoying thing where my voice turns into a robot every now and again, because that was very annoying, and that was what was happening with the old one. So I've replaced that, and like I fiddle around with the microphone. Like, it's got like a booster on the bottom here. Like, this bit here is a booster that I had because the microphone is very quiet. Otherwise, you have to turn the gain really, really loud. And I know that this is only a cheap microphone. It's like £25. So I don't know whether I should be expecting the world from it, but I'm just kind of annoyed. It's like it's not perfect, right? I don't think any microphone is going to be perfect, but it's not perfect and it's annoying me. And I've been trying to fix it for like an hour, and I feel like I've got nowhere. I then have this microphone. Okay, so this is a Fifine microphone, and I've reviewed it a while ago, and I thought, oh, maybe it's time to make a change and swap the microphone out. But then this microphone has problems that I don't like about it. Like, it's got an integrated pop shield, but I don't think it's that good because I can hear all the p and stuff. So I'd want to put one of these on it. Maybe that would fix it. Maybe that would make it better. Also, it has like capacitive touch buttons. Like, you can see the green one here, right? So that's the mute button, and it's just a button. So like, you can press it accidentally and I won't know. Like, there's a button on the back, which I'm pushing with my hand just by holding this microphone, for the lights. So if I want the lights on, fine. If I want them off, fine. Whatever, all right? But, you know, you move the mic around, you touch stuff. And I've used this microphone on a stream or a couple streams before, and I accidentally muted myself by accidentally pushing that button while I was moving the mic, and it muted me. So I've been trying this microphone. I've been comparing against this microphone. I don't know what to do. I don't know which is better. This one looks cool because it looks like a Shure SM7B or whatever, so I get that. But then this one's got my pink shield on it, and I realise I shouldn't be going for looks because audio is more important than looks. But I don't know. I just don't know which one to go with, because this one I can't. It's louder. If I get loud, I don't know. I don't know audio settings. I'm not that knowledgeable on this stuff. Anyway, I'm going to put this one down now because holding it is annoying. At least I have an arm for this one at the minute. There's that. That's been stressing me out this morning because I've been trying to fix that. Or not fix it, but improve it. I don't think my audio is awful, but you guys can tell me, I guess, if it's awful. And it's another thing as well. Like, I'm thinking, like, maybe I need to put some quieter fans in my PC and look at that. Like, look at improving my PC with some quieter fans, maybe, and like that'll help solve the problem, because I guess that is generally the noise we pick up. Like, I turned off, I've got like a a dehumidifier in here, and I try to remember to turn that off before I start recording, because otherwise that is whirring again. It's got fans in it, so I try and turn that off to eliminate background noise. I got a heater in here. Sometimes it clicks when it just like comes on or whatever, and I can't turn that off. It'll be too cold, so I have to leave that on. But sometimes I guess it clicks in the background, and these things frustrate me. Let alone thinking to the summer that is coming, and I've got an air conditioner in here, thank God, because Jesus Christ, it gets hot in here in summer when it's really hot. But I just remember last year when I got the air conditioner, like trying to get the background noise gone with an air conditioner on in the room was so difficult. And I don't even know how I'm going to deal with that like this year. Because in a way, I feel like it got worse. I've changed nothing other than my audio interface. And yet I'm like, oh no. Like, if you think my computer is loud, then if I think the computer noise is annoyingly loud, an air conditioner in the room is very loud. And I genuinely just cannot afford to buy a different microphone. Like, maybe it's just that this is a cheap microphone, and the Fifine one, although lovely and a little bit more expensive, maybe, again, still isn't the level that I need. I really don't know. Like, I know Raps has got a Rode Pod mic, and he's made it sound lovely. It sounds great to me. And I wonder if maybe I need something like that. Again, it's not too expensive, but again, I just cannot afford to spend that money at the minute. So yeah, that's one stressful thing. Another annoying thing that I've been dealing with this morning. So I've done a little bit of work this morning. I did a thumbnail and got a video scheduled that I'd already edited. And then I wanted to edit a stream I did a few weeks ago, which was when I was playing stuff on Game Jolt. I played a bunch of indie games from Game Jolt, and I streamed it to YouTube and to Game Jolt at the same time, just to try out more than anything. And I had a fun time with that, and I thought, oh, this will be good, because I've played a bunch of games. I can edit like each of those games or whatever into a video, and it'll be a good little video. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll start doing that. So yesterday, in preparation, I thought I better download the footage, because I didn't record the footage. I streamed it to YouTube, and I streamed it to Game Jolt. Now, Game Jolt doesn't save your recordings for your live streams anyway, so once they're done, they're gone. So that, I can't get it from there. I can download it from YouTube, though. And sometimes when I'm streaming, I'll stream it. I will also record it, so I have a better quality version saved to my PC. For whatever reason, I either didn't do that or I've accidentally deleted the footage, which sometimes happens, and that's annoying as well. So I didn't have it on my PC, and I was like, okay, I'll download it from YouTube. I stream in 1080p, 60 FPS, so I figured I'll download it. You can't actually download, when you download a stream from YouTube, it's not in the quality that you streamed at, or it's not in 1080p, 60 FPS. They always give you 720, 30 FPS, and I think that's the videos as well. So if you go onto your like YouTube Studio and you download your footage, it's not the top quality footage it's not even like the best footage that you were uploading at the time you were streaming at. So I was like, oh no, I don't want it to be 720, and I don't want to try and like just stretch it to 1080, and like it's going to be half the frame rate anyway. And again, it's these little perfectionisms that I feel like a lot of people might not notice, right? You might just see the video and I can render it out 1080p 60 FPS. So in YouTube, it'll tell you it's 1080p 60 FPS, but the original footage was lower than that. And I've like just rendered it out bigger than it should be, really, which probably again doesn't help with quality because you're stretching an image bigger than it is. So again, we're back to this perfectionism. And I don't think I'm a perfectionist at all. I really don't. But there's some things like when I work on videos and stuff, I'm like, I really want to get it to work. I want to get it right. I want the audio to sound good. I want the video to look good. I want to try the best I can. Sometimes I'm just not able to do that for some reason. Like I recorded a video the other day and my microphone, I've messed something up. I changed a setting on OBS and this microphone was also recorded on the same audio track as the camera microphone, which is my super mega backup audio. And I couldn't use this. I had to use the camera audio because this microphone, you'd hear both. It was it played on the same thing, but I had a separate one that was just camera. So I had to use that. And that's annoying because I know the camera audio is not good, right? That's why it's the super mega backup. Ideally, what I would do is get a microphone for the camera, like a Rode video mic thing, that you have like on a vlogging camera. Ideally, I'd have that, so at least the audio is not as bad, and I'd have that on the camera. But again, I can't really afford to buy one of those at the minute, so, and being as it is only a backup, it wouldn't get used that much. So again, it doesn't really make sense, but sometimes these things happen, like I screw up the audio because I've changed the setting and forgot to change it back. Anyway, where was I going with this? I wanted to edit the indie game video from the streams. I wanted to edit that into video. So yesterday, I was like, right, I can't get it from YouTube because that's only 720-30 FPS, right? And I was like, I want to get it. You can play it on YouTube at 1080 60 FPS. Like if you go and watch the stream, it plays at that. You can select that, and that is 1080p 60 FPS because that's what I streamed it in. But you can't download it from Studio like that. So then I had to spend time going around trying to find a decent website that I could download full quality YouTube videos at, which I don't think YouTube really want you to do, but like, what's my other option? I don't have a recording of it, and you're not going to give me the best one, so I have to try and find a website that'll download it. I tried one to begin with, and that one took a long time to like ready the video for downloading. Like it does like a recording thing, and it's like a processing thing, and then like once it's done that, you're supposed to be able to download it. It did that for hours. I left it doing that for hours while I was editing other stuff and doing other things. I left it doing that, and when I came back to it, when it had finished, it went, I can't download it now. I don't know, can't do it. And I'm like, you just spent hours trying to flip and do it, and then you went, nah, I can't do it. So I wasted time doing that. So then I had to find another website to try and download from. And that one did download. Again, it took a little time to do, but it wasn't as long as the other one. So then I downloaded that. It was an MP4. It's 1080p. I'm like, oh, sweet. I've done it. I found a website where I can just download these. That works. And then I go to pop it into my editing software, which I use Vegas Pro. I went to pop it into there this morning to edit it, and it wouldn't go in there. For some reason, I guess it's like the file type is not supported, but it's an MP4, which is what all my other videos are recorded at. So I'm like, there must be a way it was encoded or whatever that means that it's not working. So then I'm like, great. So I've got this big ass like 3.5 hour stream file which plays on my computer. I can play it, so the file definitely works, all the footage is there, but it won't go into my editing software. Then I was like, right, well, I'll have to like convert the video file, right, into something that, I mean, to be honest, I'm converting it right now. It's been going for a while. My CPU is at just 100% usage because it's using it all to convert this video. Tried like finding if I had a video converter software, and I only have a trial version of one that I must have used at some point to test something. And I even thought like I could download like another video editing software, like a free one, like DaVinci. And I'm pretty sure I could just chuck it in there because DaVinci would probably, well, I don't know whether DaVinci would accept the file. I don't know, but I could try that, put it in there, and then just re-render the whole thing out again as like an MP4, like it was anyway, and then use that in Vegas Pro. That was an option that I thought of, and I thought, I swear I have a video converter or something. In the end, I've decided to use Handbrake, which I have used before to like convert videos and stuff. When I've had issues or when I've had like a corrupt video, that was a whole thing that I had to work that one out. So I'm now doing that, right? So at the point of me making this video, Handbrake is still going. It is 70%. It's been going for almost an hour, and it's got like another 20 minutes, it reckons. So I've had to wait an hour and a half, or I might have had to wait an hour and a half for that to resave, and hopefully that flipping works and I can put it in the editing software, because if it doesn't, I'm back to the DaVinci idea of just literally re-rendering an entire stream out, which will take ages. And I don't even want all the footage. That's it. Well, I do, but like it's like 4 or 5 different games, and some of those games I only played for a short amount of time, so I probably won't even make those into a video. So some of what I'm rendering back out, or some of what I'm converting of that file, I won't even use. So then I've just been trying to like, because I'm waiting for that to happen, I'm like, all right, no, I want to edit that. That's what I'm going to edit today. At some point later, my dad wants me to go and drive to pick him up from somewhere, which is fine. I don't mind doing that. Like, it's fine. But I've got this thing where like I have this set thing or goal or something I'm going to do in a day. And then if something springs up out of nowhere, I feel like I can't do it. I feel like I can't do the thing that I was set out to do because I'm like constantly thinking about the thing I'm going to do or the thing that I now have to do. Does that make any sense? I don't know. Yes. So I've just been trying to like fill my time with being productive in some way while I'm waiting for stuff that I want to be productive doing to be able to be used, like this footage to do. I fiddled around with the mic, like I said. I'm installing a game on my Quest so that maybe I can record that in the future. Not today, because again, I can't do that because I've already set myself a thing that I'm doing today. So I can't possibly record that. Plus the whole setup of the VR thing would be so complicated. And like I said, my dad wants picking up from somewhere. He hasn't given me a time. He's like, I'll ring you when I want picking up. And I'm like, okay. But then that gives me like this whole time of being like, I don't want to start something because what if like I start it and 10 minutes later, he's like, oh, can you come pick me up? That's I think the problem. If he went like, I need picking up at like 6 o'clock, I'd be like, right, well, I know I've got till 6. That's fine. Like when I've got to do the school run and pick my daughter up from school, I know that day I have to be finished in the office and out by this time, whatever. But not knowing what time it is like, well, I can't just like fit in a quick stream because I don't know if it'll be a quick stream or whether it'll be like a super quick stream. I'll be there for 10 minutes or whether I'll be like there for 6 hours. So I feel like I'm just in this place of I don't know what to do. I've got other things to edit, but I can't start editing because my PC is being mostly used to convert a file, so I don't want to really overload the PC. Yeah, I'm not going to try and pretend like my life is incredibly stressful, but it's also not incredibly stress-free. But like, just doing the making of videos is not just, oh, you just play games like everyone sees it. Oh, you just play games all day, don't you? No, I don't. I got to deal with so much other shite to deal with. The amount of people, I'm not having a go at people, because if you don't know, like, I might go, I'm sure, like, okay, if I went, being an accountant's easy, isn't it? You just do calculations. It's not, is it? Because I don't know what I'm talking about, but it's not like that. And it's the same way people go, like, what do you do? And I go, I make YouTube videos and stuff. And they're like, oh, yeah, you just play games and that. No. Like, you wouldn't even know where to start. Like, if you sit most people down to record a video in a game, like, think about how much stuff... Well, I mean, if you don't know, you don't know, but this is what I'm saying. Like, you got to have OBS set up. You got to have a microphone. You got to, like, make sure these things work. You got to make the sound nice. You got to make the video look good. You got to have the right file type. You got to be able to edit the video. You got to be able to render out the correct settings. There's so much that goes into making videos that isn't just, you sit and record videos. I mean, technically, if we're going to be technically about this, streaming is technically easier because once you have your, like, OBS setup, which is, again, still not easy, but once you have OBS setup, you sort of go live and you're live and you do play a game. But that's not to say that things don't go wrong and you need to fix things on the fly, because that happens pretty much every live stream I do. Is there's always something that's weird or something that's wrong or something that's not quite how I'd like it to be. Just having a bit of a funny day where I don't know what to do with myself. And the things I do want to do, I can't do because other problems have got in the way, or I'm waiting just by my phone to be like, when am I going to get the call that Dad wants picking up? And then I'm going to have to go. And I'm just in like a no man's land with like some projects I'm supposed to be working on and stuff. And I'm just like, waiting for like to hear back and stuff and of things about that. And I'm just like, I don't like this impatient waiting. I'm just so impatient. I don't like this waiting around. I want news. I want positive news. I want good things. Holy moly. Yeah. And I've just got a whole list of stuff that I still want to record, and getting around to that is a whole different thing because it's going to make sure videos are scheduled to go out this week. And then I got to try, and if I can, get ahead so that I can do that. I'd also like to do more streams, and my camera's out of focus. Hey, camera. Hey. I'd like to do more streams, fit those in, both on YouTube and on Game Jolt, because I had a real fun time streaming the indie games on Game Jolt. I mean, I don't have to stream indie games there, but that's what I decided to do that time. But I can stream anything to Game Jolt I want. I'd like to do more of that. Again, it's finding the time and managing everything and making sure that I use my time productively to try and make sure videos go out. And I feel like my voice has gone a bit weird because I've been talking for so long. I'm sorry about this video. It is incredibly rambly. I don't know whether this was just therapeutic for me or whether I'm going to put this out. Anyway, thank you for watching if this goes out. And yeah, everything will be fine. Everything's good. It's just I'm losing my mind a little bit today. Go check out actual videos that are fun, entertaining. Watch those. They're good. They're good videos. I try hard on them. Please go and support me. Appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. Oh, and let me know if the other microphone's better than this one. I don't know.